I'm really curious, before we dig into the specifics of standard operating procedures, what you've discovered about how an ADHD brain works, specifically in the context of running a business, being a leader, and what some of those first principles are that you think everyone can benefit from. That, like the strategies that have worked really well for those kinds of people, but they're actually just like fundamental best practices about how to organize things, how to approach your work in a way that works for the human brain.
Yeah, no, 100%. And I've been able to work with, governments and things like that as well. And one of the things I often get here is people saying, oh, this would actually be great for everyone. I'm like, yes, it would be great for everyone. Because at the end of the day, it's about flexibility. A lot of it is about looking at the way we've been taught to do something, 9 to 5, meeting with a little hour breaks in between to get some work done. Just do it in 10 minutes, just get started, all these things we get taught, and sort of, taking a moment to assess whether those things are actually what we should be doing or whether they're adjustments that are going to fit for you. And I work with people who have ADHD symptoms. So a lot of them don't have diagnoses, but they struggle with the time blindness, the working memory, the it's just too boring, even though it would totally take my business to the next level. I just can't start it energy. And also just people who are in that more creative way of thinking. And we'll talk about that a little bit when it comes to the SOP pipeline, where the traditional way of working just doesn't work. And so it's really about complicating the conversation and saying, what if we don't do it like this? Okay, that's cool, but what is the research behind how we maybe should be thinking about how to do things?